gentlemen, don't forget, I want to remind everybody that coming in October, I think it's on the 19th in Florida, it is the Douche Canoe Olympics, where all of the frauditors are going to get together at Frauditpalooza. It's the Douche Canoe Olympics. It's going to be great. I'm going to try my best to get down there and live stream it. John Felix is selling tickets at $100 each, and he said that a lot of frauditors are going to be there, and a lot of frauditor fans are going to be there. It's going to be, I don't know what the hell it's going to be. It's probably going to be a nightmare, but I'm going to try to get there.
Organized.
Huh?
Something that's disorganized.
Yeah, right?
I'm like, and then the thing is, I'm like, well, he's not going to let people know where it is until the week before. I'm like, well, what kind of sense does that make? So, how would you know what the people to come to? So at the last minute.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't been really keeping up with him too much because, I don't know if I'm actually realistically going to be in a position to get down there in time for that. But again, I would love to, and cover it as a live stream. I think would be brilliant. Felix did actually invite me to come down, but for you to come, he needs your full name, address, phone number, and $100. So I figure I could film anything I could see. It's my First Amendment right as a journalist to cover a story like the Douche Canoe Olympics in Florida. It's a big deal. It's a big news story, so I have every right to be down there. And
right.
I know he said he hired security, but as we all know, security's only there to observe and report, so they're not going to do anything. And I'm going to be out there. Yeah.
And when he said he needs your name, address, and $100, I'm like, damn, man, I come stand on the sidewalk for free and record y'all.
Right. Exactly. And if I walk in there, right. And if I do walk in there, hey, I'm a journalist working on a story about the Douche Canoe Olympics. The Frauditpalooza. I gotta film this, for my YouTube channel because I'm a journalist and it's my First Amendment right. And if I can see it, I can film it, and I can see you, douche canoes, so I'm filming you. And I'll bring copies of the Frauditor Handbook. Yes, absolutely.
And like I told you, it'd be hilarious that if it's Allied Security that was hired. I mean,
right.
The security company that y'all really hate the most is the one that y'all hired.
No, they're gonna hire the cheapest one because he's selling tickets at $100 each, 200 tickets, so he's gonna make like $200,000, and then you're gonna show up and they're gonna have like a cooler with like a 6-pack of Bud Light in there, and for the food they're gonna have like a couple of pork chops and a hamburger sandwich made out of the really really bad cheap beef that. The burgers are going to taste like Salisbury steaks.
And I guarantee you, his security team is probably just a couple of his buddies with a black T-shirt on that says security spelled wrong.
That's right. Uncle Artie is reminding that a super chat gives you an entry to win a crippled cat skull, or to win a voodoo skull or a crippled cat tombstone. That's right, handmade by Uncle Artie. And again, I want to officially kick off the contest in September so that the prize will be for October. But we can start now. Yes, absolutely. In fact, every name that comes in and came in today will be entered. It'll be great. Woo-hoo. Yeah. All right. And don't forget the chewing tobacco.
I mean, it's not going to be hard to find them. I'm like, just look for a group of idiots with a camera. I'm like, if they couldn't even have this so-called press conference, if they couldn't do that correctly, can you imagine what this will look like?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare. It's definitely gonna be terrible.
And they say police officers have egos. I'm like, you get a whole bunch of fraudsters with egos.
Right.
It'll be nothing but they gonna start arguing. Look what happened when they had this so-called press conference.
Right. Even when John Felix made the announcement, he's like, come on, guys. I already know that people are afraid there's going to be drama. I don't want any drama. Of course there's going to be drama. You put a bunch of horrible, evil, rotten, no good, antisocial, unempathetic scumbags in the same room together, they're going to be horrible, evil, rotten, no good, unempathetic scumbags to each other. And eventually, there's no honor among thieves. Eventually, they're going to get into it. Highway Star for $5. In that case, Taste Voodoo for crapping on my records again. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, why would you do that to me? It's been so long since you tasted me. Oh. Oh. All right.
Hey, ask Voodoo, do he miss the stabbings?
Do you miss the stabbings? What? Of course not. Why would anybody miss that? That hurt. What are you doing, Az? Wait. No! Oh.
Ooh, ain't nothing like seeing Voodoo get stabbed early in the morning.
Yes. Love it. I love the smell of a Taste Voodoo doll in the morning.
I mean, and another, just to go back on it, can you imagine, he said he invited LIA now. Like, do you really think LIA is going to come down there, going to come to this? You don't even see LIA working with other fraudsters. Do you really think he going to come down there?
I don't know, man. He was talking about it. He wants him to come, but I don't think he's going to show up. I think he knows that it's going to be a dumpster fire, and he doesn't want to be involved,
Well, it takes a group to know one, so.
Right. I like this Midwest Corn Accountability.
I'm watching this dumpster fire burn.
Accountable, how
That's
he
a
holds
$9.11.
That's actually